Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
Bloodborne 2, Shadows died twice. Bloodborne 2, Shadows died twice. Bloodborne 2 is the game all 2.96 million of us have been waiting for since completing the original, and with the fast approaching date of E3 2018, let's discuss why it's highly possible that we will see it at this year's show. The obvious answer is, Shadows died twice, the teaser trailer released by From Software that got everyone on the Bloodborne hype train, even though nothing was directly confirmed by the developers that it was a sequel to Bloodborne. Although, here's what I took away from that short trailer. We see some sort of bone, rope and metal contraption with a function that is currently unclear, but it did seem to be tightening throughout the trailer as well as being covered in blood. Now those two things alone are clues pointing in the direction of Bloodborne 2 already, since blood plays a fairly important role within Bloodborne, and devices such as this fit in the lore of the game, as we see objects within the original game such as trick weapons infused with blood gems. You'd expect to see devices like this during the Victorian-like time period Bloodborne takes place within, when all sorts of torture and medical devices existed. Also, if you ignore the middle section of the device and focus on the left bone side and the right metal side, it clearly makes the number 2, in a close style you'd expect the font to look like on the title for Bloodborne. As for the Japanese text and music within the background, just because the first game took place within a certain gothic Victorian location doesn't mean the game can't be taken elsewhere, as it is entirely possible to have a game within the same time period within a different location. I mean, Bloodborne has extraterrestrial beings in its story, so I believe a location change isn't that big of a deal, as there was even a character within the first game's Old Hunter DLC whose name was Yamamura, who was also of Eastern descent, and who definitely could have been an Easter egg to hint at the location of the sequel, since it's evidence that Eastern locations exist within the Bloodborne universe. Moving on from the Shadows Die Twice trailer, let's take a look at the facts. Bloodborne is a Sony exclusive game, and was a successful game at that, with sales reaching their 3 million and may have surpassed that after the time of this video. From Software also owes Sony another game, and with the success of Bloodborne it wouldn't make sense to make a whole new IP when a successful established one already exists that is waiting for a sequel. If you've noticed, PlayStation have also recently given away Bloodborne on PlayStation Plus's March 2018 lineup as one of its free monthly games. Why do this, you ask? Well, E3 2018 is on its way, and during the show I believe we are going to get the announcement for Bloodborne 2, and what better way to get more people talking about their game before then than giving the original away on the PlayStation Plus, so the maximum number of people can experience the first game before the release of the sequel. I mean, it's a smart move. You even see this within new movie releases. When the sequel is about to hit the cinemas, the first film airs on TV, so the maximum reach is extended as much as possible to gain interest for its sequel. Going back to the statement Shadows Die Twice, we know in Bloodborne we are in a dream even though it is a nightmare, and within a dream you could describe someone as a shadow, since it is their consciousness within the dream and not them as a whole, so in a sense they are a shadow of their former self, which is why you see at the end of Bloodborne when German the old hunter in the wheelchair offers to awake us from the dream by killing us. My interpretation of this is by killing the consciousness within the hunter's dream, which is a shadow, doesn't mean they are dead, as they now will awake from the dream, meaning they will have to be killed twice in order to be truly defeated. At the same time, it is entirely possible for us the player to return to the dream even if we chose the ending that awoke us from it. So what I'm trying to say here is that a hunter that dies within a dream is not really dead, hence the statement Shadows Die Twice. Although we don't like to think so, video game development is firstly a business, and Sony and From Software know Bloodborne 2 is a game that will make them a profit. So, no matter what we may believe, Bloodborne 2 is a game that will release eventually, whether or not it is Shadows Die Twice, since its name alone holds a good amount of value. All in all, I believe that Bloodborne 2 will be announced at E3 2018. It totally makes sense for From Software as well as Sony to do so, as I believe Shadows Die Twice is Bloodborne 2. And again, the PlayStation Plus Bloodborne March lineup is what further pushed me in the direction to believe so. Other than that, I'm played by Vix. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Press the notification bell for future content, take care, and I shall catch you guys in the next one.